What is it that truly sets apart the greats from the ordinary? What defines the rare 1% compared to everyone else walking this earth? A moment will come in your life when you'll be forced to confront this question. Haven't you already spent enough years stuck in hesitation, fear, and self-doubt? Haven't you lingered long enough in sadness, in struggle, in defeat, in feeling shattered and powerless? Haven't you been living in that cycle of being broken and beaten down for too long? Yet still, you convince yourself there's time. But I'm here to shake your soul awake, to sound the alarm inside your heart and remind you that tomorrow is never guaranteed. I believe someone hearing my words right now is ready to break free from where they are, to step away from the average and claim something greater. Take this as a personal invitation into the circle of the uncommon, the top 1%. And understand, this isn't about wealth, possessions, or the car in your driveway. This is about who you choose to become. Picture yourself standing before a mirror, wipe away the doubt, clear the fog from your eyes, and declare, I can see clearly now. Greatness runs through me. I refuse to kneel to mediocrity. I have places to reach, people to impact, tables where I belong. My mission isn't finished. That is what sets the 1% apart. Can you step into uncharted territory and achieve what no one in your family has ever done? Are you strong enough to rise above failures and setbacks? Do you trust yourself to speak and move in a way so powerful that you could take nothing and build it into something, laying each brick with intention until you've formed a team capable of shaping the future? It requires a different kind of spirit to step into that room and claim a seat at the table. I now see what's possible beyond all the pain, doubt, and fear, beyond every voice that swore you'd never rise again. Do you truly believe that the dream, the vision, the picture you've been carrying in your mind could one day be something you can hold in your hands? Listen closely. Many of you remain stuck where you are because you've yet to recognize the value of where you're meant to be. The truth is, too many of us are chained to yesterday, so blinded by the past that we fail to glimpse the future. The real question is, can you look beyond the betrayal, the rejection, the fights, the anger, the missteps, and the people who abandoned you when you were down? Can you rise above all that? Because here's the truth. What divides the ordinary from the extraordinary is vision. A renewed vision. You can't walk among the 1% without clarity, without understanding. Yet grant me insight. I'm speaking of the rare few who are not only chasing success, but also fighting for their mental strength. Those who refuse to be defeated by the same battles their families once faced. This is your direct call into the mindset of the 1%. People who carry unstoppable optimism and the humility to admit, I don't know it all, yet the hunger to say, I'm only getting started. That's the difference between a temporary spark and a lasting legacy. It's the relentless obsession with the mission. So I'll ask you, what is your vision? What is your purpose? Why are you here? The truth is, only the 1% understand that without unshakable hunger and relentless drive, you'll never taste victory. And I need you to realize this, you are that 1%. If you weren't, you wouldn't still be here, pushing through these words. What sets apart the extraordinary, the ones who change history and leave their mark, from the masses is not luck, but a fusion of talent, resilience, determination, and an unbreakable spirit that refuses to quit. When the weight of failure and crushing setbacks cause most people to fold, it's the 1% who rise, seeing every obstacle as an opportunity to grow stronger. The 1% live by a growth mindset. They are relentless learners, constant improvers, never satisfied with staying the same. They carry an unshakable hunger to grow stronger. Those who refuse to settle for average are always in motion, driven, fueled by passion, guided by a calling to innovate, to break new ground, to chase excellence, and to leave a mark that can't be forgotten. That hunger is their fuel. It's in every breath, every step, every choice. The journey itself shapes them into who they are becoming, long before they ever reach the goal. These are the ones who push through pain, who hold a vision of a brighter future, who recognize the greatness inside them, waiting to be unlocked. So long as they don't quit, so long as they trust themselves and put their faith in God to carry them through. And here's the truth about what divides legends from the ordinary, They know their why. They are crystal clear about their purpose. This is why I won't stop. This is why I'm hungry. Because if I don't step up, no one else will. There they live with purpose and passion. They know themselves deeply. They move with confidence. They never stop learning. They stay curious, persistent, patient, and disciplined. And when you've finally had enough, stand in front of a mirror and declare, enough is enough. I refuse to live average. Enough is enough. I'm done with scarcity, with lack, with defeat. The greatest version of you isn't just the I can do anything version. It's the version with boundaries. The version that says, no, I won't go there. No, I won't lower my standards. No, I won't compromise who I am. That version carries unshakable belief, unstoppable confidence, unbreakable values, and undeniable character. That version refuses to bow to mediocrity. That version says, I have people to impact, places to reach, and a seat at the table that belongs to me. I have work to do, and all I need is for you to believe me when I say this. At the end of it all, you are the 1%. The real question is, what do you believe? Because your beliefs shape your actions, and your destiny flows directly from your identity. What you allow into your mind, what you believe, what you see, determines how you live. That's why the hidden work, the work in the dark, matters so much. If I don't put in the effort when no one is watching, I'll never step into the authority I desire in the light. And if no one else has reminded you today, let me be the first. Right now, you are standing at the edge of the most important decision of your life. For years, for generations, families have repeated the same cycles, the same mistakes, carrying the same burdens. And then, one person comes along. One voice, one choice, one decision breaks the chain for everyone that follows. Hit the reset. Why not you? Why can't you be the one who changes everything? The innovator, the trailblazer, the disruptor, who refuses to be the weakest link in a family line? Why not me? Why not you? Why can't you make history, win again, shatter the cycles, and conquer the demons that have haunted your bloodline for generations? Drop that in the comments. Why not me? What is your purpose? What is your destiny? What is the assignment for this season of your life? And are you fully committed to it? Are you all in? Will you give everything for it? Will you die to see it fulfilled? There is no tomorrow, no plan B. I am utterly devoted to operating at my highest level. This is your priority. Type it in the comments. Why not me? You've got the talent. You've got the hunger. So step up. You're the first pick, the only viable option. Believe it. It's always been you. You already carry what's necessary to shatter glass ceilings and move to the next level. If you focus, stay committed, stay determined, and aim your energy at what you were meant to claim, you will get it. Don't settle. Don't accept that this moment defines the rest of your life. There's more waiting. But change rarely finds you. It begins with you. Decide to transform your life. Decide it's time. Decide you've lingered long enough. Make the resolve that you understand, and act. You've come to the point where you admit you've been broken, tired, and fed up for far too long. The real issue for many of you isn't lack of ability. It's being surrounded by people who ask the wrong questions. When you decide to change your life, you can't keep consulting the voices stuck where you currently are. They'll rationalize staying and making that small corner slightly better. But you know there's a higher calling, a richer life, greater abundance, and a new purpose pulling you forward. Those around you will try to anchor you in comfort because it's familiar. So ask yourself, are you willing to be uncomfortable? I remember when I was cleaning toilets for a living. I'd get up before dawn, run every morning to clear my head, and remind myself I was building something bigger than that job. I'd rub shoulders with wealthy people from time to time, and a constant theme kept coming up. You have to invest to win. If you want financial fitness and discipline, you must put money to work. You have to pay to play. I sensed I was meant for more, but I resisted the truth that making money often requires risking money first. Those initial investments won't feel comfortable, and nobody stuck on your level will understand them. Whatever your goal, your mindset, your body, your relationships, your business, change demands it. So ask yourself, are you ready to leave the comfort zone? Are you focused and deliberate? Do you believe you can pay the price? More importantly, can you bear the pain that comes with growth? It won't be easy. Are you prepared to step into places you've never been? To do things no one in your circle is doing? In the early days, it's going to feel rough, messy, awkward, like the very start of something new. But if I stay consistent, a harvest will come. If you sow with hesitation, your return will be small. If you sow boldly, you'll reap abundantly. In the early days, it's going to feel rough, messy, awkward, like the very start of something new. But if I stay consistent, a harvest will come. If you sow with hesitation, your return will be small. If you sow boldly, you'll reap abundantly. Once you accept that there's a cost to getting where you want to go, you'll see it's worth paying, even when it hurts now. It might not feel good. You'll want to quit, to walk away, to give up. Still, you must be able to see the power and the promise that lie ahead. That's the power of tomorrow, the new life you dream about, the vision you hold in your mind. It will cost you the old life you've been clinging to. I already carry what I need to reach the next level. I know what it takes to live the life I imagine, because I refuse to keep living through someone else's highlight reel. I won't sit back, scrolling and liking pictures of others when I could be building that reality for myself. It's not that I want their life. It's that I know more is meant for me. The real question is, am I willing to write my own story? Am I willing to write it down, to see it, to dream it, to count the cost and then actually pay the price? Truth is, most people aren't. So they remain stuck in the ordinary, trapped in routine, living with unstable finances, fragile relationships, constant stress and anxiety. But every single one of you listening right now has the chance to step into excellence in every space you enter. Do you know why you truly want change? Because once you find your why, you become dangerous. You become a person of vision, of courage, of discipline. You carry the fire. So why not you? Stop waiting for someone else to do it. Stop waiting for someone else to validate it, support it, or hand it over. You already have everything you need within you, right now, in this moment. This is the moment to take a step forward. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity to appear, and instead, master the art and the privilege of creating your own. Don't confine yourself to what might come your way. Focus on what must come from within you, to create, to pioneer, to blaze new trails. Too often we ask the wrong question. It's not, where will I get the money to build the life I want? The real question is, who must I become to attract the resources to build that life? So define it. Decide today who you must become to launch that business, to move into the next chapter, to step into the life you've been envisioning. Who do you need to become to move to a new place? To travel the world, to build new friendships, to explore new hobbies, to make bold investments, to launch new endeavors that impact lives? You've got to identify what's been chaining you down, the people, the environments, and the voices in your own head that whisper, you're not enough. It won't work. Or turn back, stay small. Who you must become is inseparable from what you are called to do. And here's the truth. Once you discover your why, you become dangerous. Why do you grind? Why do you sweat? Why do you bleed for this? Why do you refuse to quit? Why are you sacrificing? Why are you testing the edges of your soul? Why push so hard, change your beliefs, and refuse to settle? Why not you? Think about the cost if you quit now. What do you give up by stopping the fight? We all hit the wall, moments when we want to throw in the towel, when the finish line is invisible and the goal feels unclear. Even if it feels over, you must get up and go again. Leave every excuse behind. Don't quit. There's more in you than you think. You are not a quitter. You are not done. You're not a one-hit wonder. You're built for greatness. Push harder, aim higher, run faster, stand taller. What separates the true winners from the pretenders is the refusal to quit, the refusal to drop their gloves and walk away. It doesn't matter how tired, how broken, how discouraged you feel right now. That pain is temporary. I don't want to win once. I don't want to be noticed once. I don't want to make history once. I want to do it again and again and again. No matter how tough it was, no matter how many tears you shed, no matter how much sweat you left behind, do it again. And when you've cried, when you've sweated, when you've bled, do it again. Because in the end, it will all be worth it. One day you'll look back and say, I'm so grateful I never gave up. I need you to rise today, in this very moment and seize the opportunity in front of you. You are alive for a purpose. Don't let anyone convince you that you don't have what it takes. There is still more fuel in your tank. This is your season. This is your turn. You've lived in doubt long enough. You've been abandoned, overlooked, undervalued, and underpaid. But now it's your time to connect, to rise, to claim what's already inside you. It's your season to get paid. It's your moment to close the deal. This is your time. If you're going to be convinced about anything, let it be your decision to keep moving forward. The stronger you influence yourself, the greater your impact on the world will be. So keep pushing, because every step is worth it in the end. Do it again. The true champion is the one who returns, round after round. Maybe bruised in body but never broken in spirit. The one who walks back into the fire, again and again, determined to keep fighting. He retreats into the dark room, grinds in silence, and comes back into the light, ready to show the results of relentless work. Put on a show. Prove it with action. Will you keep grinding when it's tough? Will you hold your ground when it's easier to quit? Will you rise and try again? You're either moving backward or moving forward. There is no standing still. The only reason you haven't won yet is because you stopped too early. Everyone wants the glory of a comeback, but nobody signs up for the pain of a setback. But hear me, you can't have one without the other. Inside of you lives a warrior waiting to awaken. Out of every setback, a stronger, tougher, unshakable version of you is born. Yes, you will take losses. Yes, there will be seasons that make no sense. But those very moments are shaping the champion in you. You've come too far to doubt now. There's more fuel left in your tank, more strength, more will, more resilience than you realize. Keep pressing, keep reaching, and remember this, there's always another way, another path, another perspective, a different angle. You don't just have to work harder, you can work smarter, sharper, stronger. Whatever your dream is, it's time to smash through the ceiling above your head. It's time to set new records, to destroy limits, to rewrite the status quo, and to crush every target in your path. I don't know what your vision is, but if you write it down, commit to it, sharpen your craft, and give it everything you have. You will rise if you stay locked in and give your all to the work. Everything around you will eventually shift because you refused to quit. No matter how many giants rise against you, no matter how high the walls may seem, they will fall. Because you've built the habit of winning. Keep marching forward. Do not stop. It doesn't matter how many times you've failed, how many times people have counted you out, or how many times your own doubts tried to break you, you are still here. Breathing, built to win, created for a life of abundance. Step back on the field. Walk into the arena again. Give it another shot. And when you've done that, go again, because champions don't stop after one fight. They return hungry for more. Remember this. There are already enough voices that doubted you, enough people who left you. There are already enough voices out there telling you that you're not good enough, that you don't measure up, that you'll never finish what you started. There are plenty of people waiting for you to fail. Don't become one of them. A true warrior only needs one more chance to prove he's more than a dreamer. I don't care what the scoreboard says right now, you still have an opportunity to shock the world. The truth is, human nature often pulls us toward negativity, doubt, and pessimism. There are days when you won't feel like moving forward. But even in those moments, you've got to remember, your story isn't over, and one more push can change everything. There are people counting on you. People who believe in you. People who are silently cheering for you, expecting you to rise, to push through, and to win. Every single day you wake up is another chance to change everything. And here's the truth. What you already have inside of you is enough. You don't need to try, you need to decide. Get rid of the I'll try mentality. No more I'll try to smile, I'll try to be happy, or I'll try to make it a good day. No, I will. I will smile. I will fight. I will make it a good day. I will win again. Day after day I will win again. I will bring my A game again. I will give everything I have again. This mentality, this relentless approach to living, is how bridges to the future are built. This is how legacies are forged, not by quitting, not by stopping when it hurts, but by being the kind of person who gives again, who believes again, who does it again, who picks themselves up again.